girl once climbed a redwood tree and didn't come down for 738 days. She protested the planned logging of the 200-foot-tall redwood tree by climbing it and living there. Bulls can't actually see the color red. They are colorblind. They are just annoyed by the sudden movements of bullfighters' capes, which are red to mask bloodstains. In 1897, a dentist collaborated with a fellow Nashvilleian to invent the cotton candy machine. Originally, cotton candy was called fairy floss. Scientists have figured out the perfect dunk time for an Oreo cookie is exactly 3 seconds. This was concluded by using 2% milk. It's slightly longer by mere fractions of a second when using whole milk or cream. Honey never expires. Archaeologists who unsealed King Tut's tomb in 1923 found containers of honey within it. After a taste test, they concluded 3,000-year-old honey still tastes sweet. In 2014, McDonald's tried making bubblegum-flavored broccoli and adding it to their kids' Happy Meals. But kids weren't loving it and were confused by the taste.
That is stinking sick.
Carrots weren't originally orange. They were predominantly bright purple. Over time, they evolved into their orange color, thanks to the Dutch cultivating them, also to become less bitter. What does Cool Whip, Pop Rocks, and Tang all have in common? They were invented by the same person. Cinnamon used to be more valuable than gold. A Michigan town once held a funeral for 30,000 frozen pizzas suspected of botulism poisoning. The day after Thanksgiving is the busiest day for plumbers, mainly because people put their turkey drippings, potato skins, and other food items down the garbage disposal, which sets up in the pipes like candle wax and clogs the drain. In Germany, it is perfectly legal to try and free yourself from prison, because freeing yourself is a basic human instinct. The patent for the fire hydrant was destroyed in a fire at a patent office in 1836. When unable to tell the difference between a bone and a rock in the archaeological field, it's not uncommon to press it to one's tongue. If it falls, it's a rock. If it sticks, it's a bone. The oldest living land animal on Earth is a 192-year-old tortoise named Jonathan. The longest known case of hiccups lasted for 68 years. When trying to butcher a hog, a man slipped and ruptured the vessel inside his brain the size of a pinhead, which was responsible for stopping hiccups. Usually, more than 100 baseballs are used during a typical professional baseball game. Most department stores tend to play slower music. In order to slow down customers and keep them shopping longer, the opposite is true for restaurants. Pilots and their co-pilots are required to eat different meals before flights in case a meal was contaminated in any way. They don't both end up with food poisoning while trying to fly the plane. Human teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves. When you are stressed, your body odor is stronger. Stress triggers the release of a thicker protein. When broken down, the bacteria produce a stronger smell. It used to be legal to mail your children through the mail, and at least 7 families took advantage of the service. The longest trip of a child through the mail was by train, when a 6-year-old was sent 720 miles from Florida to Virginia, a trip that only costed 15 cents. Ketchup was once used for medicine in the 1830s. It was used to treat indigestion, diarrhea, jaundice, and rheumatism. Broccoli has more vitamin C in it than oranges. Giraffes are 30% more likely to get struck by lightning than people, not just because of their height, but because the knob-like horns on the top of their head may act as lightning rods. A man got hit by lightning 3 different times during his lifetime. After he was buried, a bolt of lightning hit his gravestone and shattered it.
Please like and subscribe.